What is going on, guys? Me Racing here, back a brand new video, and today we've got F1 2014 live season Xbox update for F1 2015, F1 2015 and beyond. So let's go straight in there, and the first bit of news, the massive news, is we are switching to F1 2014 the game from the Russian Grand Prix to the season closer in Abu Dhabi. This is basically because the landslide of people were asking to move to the F1 2014 game, and once we set up the polls, only one person said no, which was Dan Richards, who will be sadly leaving the game. He will be leaving the league and also leaving sort of the F1 games. Certainly on the Xbox side of things, F1 2013 was pretty much his last F1 game he was buying on Xbox before he moves over to the PC to get F1 2014 on that. So goodbye to him then, and of course he'll still be the team principal of Mercedes, who are leading constructors, so he'll still have a huge involvement in live season. And also thank you to him for being in the league and also for making the intro that many people use in their F1 live season videos on YouTube. Final bit of news in the season closer in Abu Dhabi will be double points. Now let's move on to the next slide. Well, of course, with Dan Richards going, there is now a space and a couple more spaces with a couple of other drivers kind of unconfirmed, and I think a few have kind of dropped off and not really turned into the last few races. So there are now quite a few, probably about 2 or 3 spaces, so be sure to put down in the comment section below your gamer tag, and if you are interested. Just to recap, if you are unfamiliar with live season, the races are Thursday at 8 PM GMT. There are team principals who will be choosing the drivers at the start of the year. Basically, if you do want to join now, you can join for 4 races, which is just from the Russian Grand Prix to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And we might do a kind of mini championship where I'll make a separate table for F1 2014, these 4 races we are doing, but also they will count to the overall championship as well. So if you're already in the overall championship, it won't really affect you, but there will be something else to fight for, and people have kind of lost the fight, okay, kind of lost anything to sort of gain. This will definitely give you something to gain, and I think it'll be very interesting to see who wins this mini championship, and if Jeffries or Pro Racing will actually win that, as well as he's pretty much nearly won the overall championship. I will do some sums, but I think he can definitely win it in Russia if Insignia fails to beat him, and you will score points as well, as I've already mentioned. And yeah, I think it'd be a really good opportunity for someone who hasn't done much league racing or has done a lot of league racing. It doesn't really matter, but we'll of course have to do some tests before we let you into the league. And of course everyone will just be getting used to F1 2014. So I think this move to F1 2014 could be a really good thing for live season Xbox and could really give it a fresh kind of meaning. And I think it's going to be very difficult for a lot of the drivers to get used to the game, of course, because the first race of the F1 2014 calendar is on the 23rd of October, just I think about 6 days after it comes out, so not a lot of time to get adjusted, but that's the tough challenge of F1 live season, and indeed the real life sport of F1. Move on to the final side then, and we've got the Winter Championship and F1 2015 live season. Well, the Winter Championship basically starts in December. This will be determining the values for F1 2015. Basically, this Winter Championship, once again, just for fun, to bridge the gap between 2014 and 2015. This can, as I mentioned, obviously determine the driver values, from my phone going off there, driver values for F1 2015, where basically the team principals will have 10 driver points, and each driver will be rated with a driver value, so that might be a 3, a 5, or a 7, or maybe even a 9, probably for the championship winner of F1 live season 2014. And then the team principal will have to choose. This is basically to give a really fair teams, unlike some other leagues. There will be some really fair teams who will be getting really close championship fights, hopefully in the constructors, and I think that is a really good idea and a great way for the team principals to really get involved. Anyway, that's pretty much it then for this video. Just a final thought: F1 2015 live season will be remaining on the 360 for the whole season, basically because F1 2015 is coming out only on next gen, and if the chance it does come out on current gen, apparently it's going to be a really bad game and kind of just a bit of a port. So I do think F1 2015 will just be remaining on F1 2014, the game on 360. But more future news coming. But the main thing basically you have to worry about is F1 2014 live season is moving on to F1 2014 live season for the last 4 races, and Abu Dhabi is double points. So that's pretty much, I think, answered any questions that you might have. But if you do have any more, or you do want to join the league, put it down in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer it. But anyway, I was racing, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.